Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through HTTP request guys. So what are the types of requests and how many types are there and what are the different things, okay? So we'll be discussing in this lecture guys, okay? Okay. So basically the popular methods in HTTP request, there are total 8 methods guys, okay? So the most popularly used are get, post and put guys. Okay, so these are the most commonly used three methods. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, so the get method is used to retrieve information from the given server using the URI. Okay, so request using get should only retrieve data and should have no other effects on data. So basically get, what does get means guys? So if there is some data, I'll be getting it. So this is nothing but get data. So here you will be getting a small copy of it, you can assume in that way. So you'll be getting a copy of it so that you can print it. That's it. Okay. Okay, so URI is nothing but uniform resource identifier. Based on that you'll be getting it guys. Okay, similarly head, so same as get, but it translates the status line and the header session only. So here you will be not getting the whole data, you'll be getting the status line and the header session. Okay guys, I don't know that much about these things guys, I'm having a good idea about this get, post and put only, so I'll be just introducing the other terms. Okay, so post, from the name you can say post. What is post guys? You are posting an image, you'll be saying, like in the same way you are sending the data here. So the post request used to send data to the server, for example customer information, file uploads, etc., using HTML forms, a simple thing. Even nowadays, even you take a top website or any website you can say which is collecting data, it will be using forms only guys, because that might look different or that might look appealing to your eyes, but it indirectly using HTML forms. Remember that. Okay. Okay, similarly put, so put is nothing but here you will be replacing them or updating them. So you will be updating your status in your Facebook and many places, right? So the same thing is nothing but put. So few might be confusing with put and post, right? So post, assume that you are using your Facebook, Instagram or any kind of social network in which you will be posting your image, like everyone can see it, everyone will be receiving it, so there you're sending data. Whereas put, assume, so if you remember post, you can automatically assume that put is nothing but you will be just updating it. Okay, so replace all the current representatives on the target resource with the updated content. So you'll be sending a new content with your details and that will be automatically updated once it reaches there. Okay. Okay, similarly delete, so removes all the current representation of the target resource given by URI. So basically it will delete everything guys. Okay, connect, establishes a tunnel to the server identified by the given URI. So basically tunnel, you can say that it is some kind of so assume that this is a network and this is a network and here is your system or any kind, so assume that this is a system and this is a system and here is your network. So a tunnel is nothing but it is a special type of connection, you can say, where no one can hack or it is some kind of protected way. Okay, so that is nothing but you use connect guys. Similarly optional, describes the communication options, describes the communication options for the target resource. Okay, it will be giving some options it seems. Okay, similarly trace, performs a message loop back testing along with the path of the resource target. Okay, similarly we are having some kind of things about request URI also guys, so let us go through them. Okay, so once we are done with this, we'll be going through the header fields guys, like how the header will be. We are talking about HTML request in which header will be gone, we are saying that this, right? So in this lecture only we'll be going through headers also, like how they are looking for HTML. Okay, header. Okay. Okay, so basically addresses, you can say that you will be having two types of addresses guys. One is absolute and one is logical. Okay, so the get method will be in this way guys. So when you are getting the data, the format will be in this way: http colon slash slash the website name. After that you will be having the path for it. After that you will be having the file name. After that you will be having the version which it is using. So here it is using http version 1.1. So here is the URL, whole URL, and here is the file name, you can say. From this file it is trying to get the data. So in this way the URIs will be looking, as I told you, right? In this lecture only I told you about URIs, like from that we'll be collecting them and everything. So it will be in this way. Okay, so similarly if you take one more example, it can also be in this way. Okay, so now you might be having a question that, okay, how does the header looks? Guys, I think we did discuss about the headers also in one of our lectures, but let me repeat it, it's fine for me. Okay, so the header will be having multiple fields, guys. So these are all the popular fields, but only few fields will be observing commonly: encoding, language, from a host, and these are some kind of common things which we'll be observing, guys. So we will be having char set, encoding, language, authorization, expert, from a host, if a match, if modify since, if an unmatch, if range, if unmodified since, maximum forward, proxy authentication, range, refers, te, and user agent. So user agent is also commonly seen. Okay guys, I'll be showing you some examples so that it will be clear for you. Okay, so let us go through some examples, guys. So these are the some examples. So here if you observe, this is the getter request, guys. Okay, I think in unit 2 we discussed about these things, guys, or unit 1 when we learned about HTTP requests. At that time we discussed, because these are nothing but HTTP, right? HTTP request and response, which we discussed previously. Okay, so here we are trying to get hello.html. From hello.html you are trying to get some data. You are using HTTP version 1.1. So the first thing is nothing but user agent. User agent, in simple words, you can say what browser you are using, guys. That is nothing but user agent. He is using Mozilla 4.0. Similarly, host, the website name which he is trying to access. Similarly, accepted language in which the website is written, English and US. The encoding format, gzip, it is using. Similarly, connection, keep alive. Okay, so this is a small header, guys. Similarly, here we have multiple headers which you can say. Here we are having content type also. So basically content type will be of multiple formats, like few will be sometimes you'll be getting as HTTP, text/HTTP, right? So that is also a content type. Here we are having an application in this format. Okay, so the content length will be that particular length. In this way you'll be having, guys. So here we are having one more header. Okay, so these are some examples so that you can write in your examination as some examples. Okay, so I hope everyone got some basic idea on this. So in the next lecture we will be going on through HTTP request. Okay, so we'll be checking with respect to what are the responses that we'll be getting, and we'll be going through the headers also. Okay, so let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you. Thanks for watching.